Hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and I'm going to go on a rant. This rant is in defense of Batman's rampant murder in Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Let's do it. I'm going to be straight up and tell you we're talking BVS spoilers here, so you've been warned. Justice League is coming out in November, so I thought this was a good time to revisit something I wrote quite a while back. In Batman vs. Superman, Batman was killing fools left, right, and center. I didn't like that. Why? What is the one thing that we all know about Batman? Okay, yes, he has pointy ears and a cape and is kind of grumpy, but what is the other thing we all know about Batman? Batman does not kill, except when he totally does, like here, and gray area. Sure, after more than 75 years since his creation, Batman has killed a few people. But his one rule is known to even casual Bat fans. Enter Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, a film where Batman kills a lot. He kills at least 4 people during the car chase sequence at the docks. He uses a machine gun during the warehouse fight to dispatch at least 2 others. Using a high-powered rifle, he ignites the KGB's flamethrower, blowing the Russian sky high. I liked Batman v Superman, but I had a problem with all of this murder. That's not my Batman. It's likely not your Batman either. Hashtag not my Batman. But, having spent some time thinking about it, I've kind of come around to the Bat murder. Allow me to present some ideas on why it works in this movie and why it sets up the Bat for the current slate of DCEU films. Batman is a tragic figure. Bruce Wayne is not the big blue Boy Scout that Superman is. Let's remember why Batman does what he does. A rich boy of approximately 8 years old who never went without and always had a loving family around him, Bruce Wayne saw his parents gunned down in Crime Alley in Gotham City. This broke young Bruce, showing him that even his life of happiness and extravagance could be taken away in an instant. Growing up furious, he eventually dedicated his life to doing everything he possibly could to ensure that nobody under his watch would ever suffer similar pain. In doing so, he sacrificed his body and his personal relationships, often avoiding love and family, as a means of protecting those he cared about. That is true tragedy. The Batman in BVS is truly a broken man. This film presents a Batman who has been fighting crime in Gotham for 20 plus years. He's survived the death of Robin, presumably at the hands of the Joker, and is now having to deal with the arrival of a godlike alien who could, quote, burn the whole place down, end quote. He continues doing what he does because it's all he knows, but he has lost his way. He's allowed the grime and the filth to get under his skin, and once he breaks his one rule, it becomes easier for him to do it again. And again. Not only does he kill, but he brands his victims, a level of cruelty we haven't seen from Batman in film before now, an act that, because of some manipulation from Lex Luthor, generally gets Bat-branded villains murdered in prison. So why am I defending all of this murder? Well, it's really just me having faith in the DCEU, for better or for worse. I could be wrong, but hear me out. My guess is that when Justice League comes along in November, we will see a Batman that doesn't kill. I believe that Batman is at his most broken and brutal in BVS. Writer Chris Terrio referred to this film as the middle of a trilogy, traditionally the darkest part, with Man of Steel being part 1 and Justice League being part 3. Batman spends the majority of this film hating and suspecting Superman only to make peace for a reason that could have been better, but hey, my mom's name is Martha, so I get it. To make peace in the final act to unite the Trinity and take down Doomsday. During this battle, Superman sacrifices himself to save all of humanity. Batman will find redemption. Bruce recognizes that Clark acted in an entirely altruistic manner and is therefore reminding him of his own past and his one rule. Clark's death acts as the impetus for Bruce to revert back to his original and ideal self. This is clearly evidenced by the fact that Batman does not brand Luthor at the end of the film. If, and it's a big if, Batman does not do any killing, of humans anyway, I think parademons are fair game, in Justice League, then Zack Snyder has given us all a truly exceptional character arc for Batman. We start with a broken, brutal man, a hero who has experienced a fall from grace. However, if Batman does find and embrace his former self in the next film, that would be redemption. Bruce has never forgiven himself for allowing his parents to die, but to redeem himself by not killing Superman in BVS, and bringing in crooks by the book in Justice League, we truly have an heroic redemption. Unless, of course, Snyder and Whedon totally mess it up. We'll find out when Justice League drops on November 17th. Check back to this channel, because I'll definitely be posting a review. And hey, if I've been wrong here, I'll happily eat my cowl. It'll just take me several days of munching and snacking. What do you think about all this? Do you think Batman has a chance at redemption? Do you think I'm just a Snyder apologist? Spoiler alert, I'm not a huge Snyder fan. Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below and let's discuss. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share as it totally helps me to build this channel. And if you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking the Court Shake logo at the bottom right of your screen, which should be popping up anytime now. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.